Dine Out Lauderdale with great restaurant deals throughout Broward, August through September 30th.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defoe, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. It is Pizza Thursday, I think, here
Pizza
on
day,
the Lunchbox.
every day.
And we are at Peter's Pizzeria in Pompano Beach, 1166 North Federal Highway. We got Defoe back from Vegas. He came back,
The man, the
hopefully
myth,
with
the
some
legend.
money.
Well, what a great spot to return to the show on. I was thinking about this because very hot out there on the Walk of Life today. Sucked down a couple of Budweisers, as is traditional, right after. And I'm thinking, what could be better than to go to Pete's? And I'm very happy. I mean, look, we say a lot of things about Let's Eat South Florida. One of the things I really like about it is when an overwhelming majority of the people really love a place. And that seems to have been the case since you opened up here in Pompano. I know your other place was very successful. My friend keeps telling me to get the spinach calzone?
Yeah, we're
What's going on with that? Is that still part of the menu? Or?
yeah, it's the broccoli spinach pinwheel is what I think you're referring to.
Oh man, no, the guy loves this. I mean, he says it's the best thing he ever ate in his
Yeah,
life.
we sell them like hotcakes. I swear to you.
Except they're not hotcakes, they're pinwheels.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is a full-scale New York-style pizza, parlor where you got all the different stuff.
It's a full service pizzeria. I mean, the only difference between us and New York is we have palm trees outside and they don't. I mean, it's true to the roots, Long Island inspired pizzeria. You come in, the high quality of ingredients are there at the working man's price. We're not charging you $25, $30 for a dish of pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta's $14, $16, depending on what you get. And it's falling over the plate when it gets to you.
It's nice. You give good value, which is what people want always, and not just good value, but great quality. But Defoe, all right. So we had a little discussion before the show. Defoe, I wanted to get the full Vegas wrap up.
There's a lot to talk about.
But let's start with
Yeah, let's
pizza
keep it
or
PG.
just prices, because I guess this is a place that you know about, and I've been seeing it all over social media, that there's a pizza parlor there that advertises their lunch special, 2 slices and a drink for $19. And that
you know what? People are running there because compared to the other strip prices, it's a bargain.
Yeah.
So I'm there the first day, and I
They're
hadn't
normal
really,
slices.
well,
normal size.
A little bigger than maybe like you would find if you went to a New York pizzeria and you were getting a $2.99 slice. But the food court at Caesar's Palace didn't have a lot of choices that really were all that attractive to me. Guy Fieri is making chicken strips, and they don't look that great. They're like $15 a pop for 3 strips. It seems like a ripoff. They had a Thai, some kind of a Thai restaurant, very expensive, overpriced, looked bad. Bobby Flay had a burger joint, and then there was a pizza place.
Okay.
So the pizza place, the pizzas looked okay. $12.99 a slice, I believe it was. And
whatever happened to
shakes my head.
$1.99?
We gotta get rid of that though too.
$12.99 is $60 pie.
Yeah, the dollar slice doesn't even exist in Manhattan anymore.
No, and they're not quality cheese. But I'm saying I remember the day. Well, I remember when moon pies were a nickel.
Yeah. Back when moon pies were a nickel.
Yeah, and I also remember my corner slice joint. I would get 2 after going to school at PS 236.
How much?
And before going to Hebrew school, I would go and get a cup. Like they would do a slice was like 15 cents, and you do the 2 slices and a drink for 35 cents.
When I was first started in the pizzeria, 13, 14 years old, a regular slice at Umberto's New Hyde Park, Long Island, was $1.76.
Right.
The Sicilian was $2.22, some $2.22 or $2.24. They were always odd numbers. There were always odd numbers there. And when it was originally $1.56, and then I remember a week after it was $1.74.
Did Umberto's there were a lot of Umberto's locations. One just kind of went belly up there near me in Pompano Beach on Atlantic near the bridge, and it became some kind of Middle Eastern place. But were any of the Umberto's here anywhere close to what they were on Long Island in terms of the
So
quality?
I don't want to speak for the family or anything.
Oh,
like
you know
that,
these guys.
because
You work
I do
Oh,
know
okay.
them.
No,
I,
he worked
there. He
I got to
knows
be
them.
honest with you. I owe them my right arm.
Okay.
They
But-
taught me a skill
I'm
that
confused because there's Umberto's Pizzerias, and then wasn't there Umberto's Clam Houses?
no affiliation.
No affiliation. Because
All
I
right.
think you're thinking of
I'm
like
thinking
the
of
Clam
Umberto's.
Houses.
No.
No, they
No,
Italian
no,
places.
he's talking about the
Pizza
Umberto's
places
down here.
here.
We
They
have like
opened-
a bunch
there
of
was
Umberto's.
like
One on
two, three
commercial.
Umberto's, one
Yeah.
on commercial, one on Atlantic, one.
There was one in
the-
Pepper Pine.
Atlantic
Deerfield.
one went out of business. Though.
Yeah.
Deerfield no more. Atlantic Ave no more. The one on
Pines no
commercial
more.
is still there.
Yeah.
Not a good sign that they were duplicating or replicating what they did on Long Island, where they were legendary, right?
Umberto's is Long Island. You know,
Yeah.
Umberto's is the king of pizza. In my opinion, if it wasn't for Umberto's Pizzeria, we wouldn't be able to have all of these different
Oh, wow.
variations of
Okay.
what he's the originator.
That's the
He's
classic
the
Long
originator.
Island slice
Yeah,
shop. The
guy-
Brooklyn slice shop. Yeah, they're very close cousins. I mean, all the Brooklyn shops. and stuff.
Umberto's invented the grandma. You saw the slice episode, the episode on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
They
yeah.
did the whole story about the
The
grandma pizza.
slice. Yeah, the grandma pie.
Yup.
Yeah, and that's what they were famous for. But you got all kinds of styles here, and you guys are open every day but Monday.
For now, hopefully, end of September, early October, we're going to be open to the public for
7
7
days.
days.
Oh, wow.
The
One
demand
season.
is there, and we're
Yeah,
we're
you've been
pushing.
constant. It's the middle of the summer in
We're
August
still
on a
we're
Thursday
blessed.
afternoon
Last
lunch.
Friday we did 446
Oh,
pizzas.
Wow.
That
The,
is
the other thing I remember about being there the
Yeah.
first time, and you were describing the process that you went through, because and Mayo Man's dealt with this question a zillion times. It's all about the water, and
So for me, everything is a recipe, right?
yeah,
It doesn't stop at the flour you're using, the yeast you're using. For me, even the ambient air is a factor in
Wow.
how you're making your dough, which is
humidity,
so
proofing,
exactly,
air,
which is
water.
so important to this room here on our
Okay,
side.
so all the criticism from New Yorkers for years was right, is what you're saying when we mocked them.
that the water
Oh,
was
the
no
water,
good.
the
Bagels,
water.
pizza.
It's a
all of it
combination of
matters.
things.
All of it matters. The most important thing is that when you're making dough, it has to be passion driven. It can't just be ripping a bag and throwing it into the pot, because the flavor won't be there no
Okay.
matter what flour you're using. It has to be passion driven. Pizza is a passion industry, you know, and you could tell the difference in pizzerias from, an operator that really cares compared to, a
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that's just
Well,
opening the
anytime I see a
doors.
machine, like, a conveyor belt or something like that, some of
Yes,
these,
don't even walk
chains and
inside.
stuff. No, you got to have the hand
You
stretch.
gotta-
toss.
it's gotta- it's all in the
You got to have
hand.
the paddle. What do they
No,
call the
it's an
paddle?
art,
The,
it's an
uh,
I
art.
don't know. He's the guy.
The peel.
The peel, the pizza peel,
Pizza
right?
peel,
And
pizza
then
peel.
you gotta, put it in the right corner of the oven,
Yeah, I
and
got that
everybody
pizza
knows
peel
their
from
ovens.
Umberto's over my head a couple times. I'll tell you, back in the day.
Oh, look
There we
out,
go.
man.
We got Nick
Nice.
is in the house. We got an arancina.
So
to
this is
start
our
off.
house-made arancini.
Look at that.
My mother is very involved in the pizzeria here, and she really monitors the quality.
She
In
got
addition
into
to me,
somebody.
she's an
She's a
Italian
great
mother.
mom.
She's an Italian mother.
I know somebody was on the group the other week and they said some word, and then she dove
Yeah, she
right
came
in.
right in. I
defending
said,
you.
"Mom, please don't go on the chat. Would you please stop?"
Mayo Man, now
please?"
what pizza shop do you walk into and you see something like that?
No,
No,
that's
he
what's great
is-
about this place.
That's great.
Look, there's a reason why he hangs out with Reno, because these are like the new wave,
Yeah, yeah.
modern Italian Americans.
How much
Very
would you pay for
avant-garde.
that? If you didn't know, how much would you say
Well, if
this
I
dish
was in
is?
Vegas, that would be $59.99 without the sauce.
Fortunately,
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Pompano
You're
Beach.
in
What about in
Pompano.
Pompano?
I'm gonna say this thing is. I'm gonna guess $7.
7,
I was gonna say 10,
$10,
$9.
yeah, around
No,
there.
I would gladly pay
$4.
$4 for
$4.
1 ounce, dressed up like this, plated like
$4.
this.
There's a lot
$4.
to it.
And what does
Wow.
it consist of now? What's the
Yeah,
deal?
you've got the
Whole, really old school Sicilian style, even though we're not on here.
Smells great.
Risotto,
Smells
chopped
great.
meat, peas,
Wow.
carrots,
But look at
fresh
this.
mozzarella,
You got the grated
and a
cheese.
San Marzano.
Mayo's
got-
going in for a very
got-
hearty bite too.
You got
which is,
ricotta. This is like a ricotta on top, right? Or no, what's it?
Soprafina from
I don't even know
Grande.
what that is. Soprafina Grande. It's like it looks
It's a
like
little bit
whipped
more,
cream.
yeah, it's a little bit more whipped, a little bit more wet than a classic impastata, like one that you'd use for cannolis.
Oh wow!
this is $4.
$4, $4.44.
$4. Wow.
If you go to Vegas and sell them for $7, you'll make a killing.
Oh yeah.
You could sell that
Right.
for 40 in Vegas. Now you really
The
could.
problem is the rent.
There's no doubt about it.
Singing rice balls on the boulevard.
You'd have to exactly. You really would have to. Yeah, like
Wow.
straight up Italy. Like
No, but let me ask you, because there
That's
are some.
fantastic.
There are
Wait, so
some.
time out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go back to the Vegas because I don't want to lose that.
Oh yeah, the pizza.
$19, 2 cheese slices, and a drink.
Yeah. And that was a bargain.
and that was the bargain
That was
over
the
there.
deal.
Do you run any lunch specials here, or you just do slices? a la
So
carte?
our standard here for 2 cheese and a drink, we priced accordingly from the beginning because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play the game with the community. I charge $3 for a cheese slice.
Right, so that's
$3.
6, and then
2 slices and a drink is
You're looking at
$9.60
depending
after
on what,
tax.
what you're drinking.
You know,
you
every
know.
drink same price. We just charge one flat price.
Okay.
And
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I see a lot of the local places. It's up to like in the $8, $9 range for your 2 slices and a drink. You know, that's what the current rate is. But then when you see something like $19 or $12.99 for an a la carte slice, what is that? I know that things have gotten expensive and quality ingredients, but
things have gotten expensive.
But is when you see, like, even down in Miami, they have these fancy schmancy slice joints that are doing $12 for a slice.
And you know what they are? They're gimmick shops.
Mm.
Okay, they're gimmick shops, and I'm tired of staying silent about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start calling them out
Call
a little
'em
bit.
out.
You know,
Because I know that Reno and you guys sometimes go on these pizza crawls. And
we
you check
do
out
it. We
these
do. We
places.
check out these places, and look at this.
Oh
Look at
my
this.
God!
Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute! I thought this was a pizza place.
This is, but it also
Well,
got
I
pastas.
was gonna say, I know you do a good job of pasta, so I was curious.
Wow!
Rigatoni
Good job,
Alfredo,
Ooh.
Are you
penne
kidding me?
vodka with chicken cutlet.
Oh, that's
I am so glad I came back today, Mayo, to the show. I can't tell you how happy I am to be.
No,
here.
and that looks
I want
good.
you to feel this plate.
Yeah, that's a lot of pasta. But
No, that's ridiculous.
as somebody,
That's the standard.
that's what everybody gets. They're not saying,
$14.
oh, that's what you give Mayo on the lunchbox. But
Nope.
when I came in,
This
it
is
was
our
only half the
standard
portion. All right.
Yeah.
I promise the viewers we don't
that's-
change
and that's
anything.
the other thing, because people like they're always comparing things to what they can get in the supermarket, and now the supermarket is expensive too. But you know, a box of decent pasta like at Checo, sometimes they run the BOGOs at Publix, so it's $3.50. So you get a BOGO for $1.75
Right.
a box, and people say, "Why am I paying $30 for pasta at a place?" Well,
Sure.
you know, there's rent, there's overhead, there's insurance, there's all these things.
Well,
But
break it
here,
down
you're
for
giving-
ingredients. You know, like it's finally starting to come back down. But eggs, for the longest time, were almost 50 cents an egg.
Yeah.
Right? When has that ever happened? Never.
Never.
Bag of flour 3-4 years ago
looks
for
too
me
good.
Oh my God, that's great.
used to be 19-20 bucks. Today, in today's market, I'm paying $45 for the same bag of flour.
This is an Alfredo
This
sauce.
is the Alfredo.
What's in it? Because this is very light. You know, I
It's
think
super
of
light.
creamy and you know heavy, but this is really super
Mike's
light.
all right. Mike's all right.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
I'm
So what we
award-winning,
do
you know.
is I use a 40% heavy cream
Okay.
for this. And I also use an Italian imported mascarpone.
Oh, a little
Oh,
more
nice.
And I
makes it
whip
nice
it.
and light.
I
Yep.
whip it. So I almost aerate it and then I splash it with a little bit of the pasta water to loosen it up. And it just glazes the
So there's no
pasta.
egg in this. This is
0
strictly cream
So
and
this
the
is
whipped
more
mark.
the
and you
American
cream,
New
whip it.
York.
You're
kind
You're like
of-
Devo
Whip
back in
it
the
real
70s.
good.
Whip it real good. Yeah, there you go. I thought you're too young for that. Defo, I wanted to clean up a couple of things from
Oh, yeah.
Vegas.
What happened?
Did you ever put down Dr. Jerry's roulette?
No, I
bet?
never did.
Oh,
You are
didn't.
a-
He just said,
No, but it's okay. You know what?
Man,
It was a little
man,
prohibitive because I ended up playing no roulette
Prohibitive?
on my own,
Yeah.
and there was like a $25 minimum bet.
Oh, so he couldn't even do
So
a
this
bet?
guy wanted to bet 20, and I had to ask myself, did I really want to jump into a game, peel off his 20, bet his two numbers,
Wow,
which I
look at this
couldn't
one.
remember,
Uh-oh, we got more
And
shit.
then,
more
um,
stuff coming.
and then end up having to bet my own money into a game I don't even want to play.
so
So I'm more than happy to give him back his 20,
Yeah, I guess
which
that's what
I will
you
do the next time I see him.
did he give you just for one number or two numbers?
He wanted $10 on two different numbers.
There's no roulette wheels in Vegas now, even for $10 a throw?
I could have found one maybe, but you know,
Well, you're not
it
looking
didn't occur
for
to
it.
me at the time.
Okay.
You're not gonna
And
go
I
look.
wasn't playing
You're
that
hanging
game,
out.
so
You're hanging out with the high rollers. Do you ever get to
Yeah.
Vegas, Peter? Or
I
you?
have never been.
You've never been.
Oh,
You're not
never
a
been.
gambler?
I'm not a gambler.
He's a
at all.
smart man. This is why he has two
I'm not a
pizzerias.
gambler.
And he's
Before
making dough
30, yeah.
instead of blowing dough.
Before
I got to
30.
be honest. When it comes to gambling like that, I am the cheapest of cheap.
Okay. You're like
I lose
Lubie.
it. I
You're like-
lose a
you're like, I
dollar,
hate it,
and I'm
stress
like,
me
I'm
out.
out of here.
Lubie
I
break-
can't take it
He
anymore.
breaks into highs. Me
Yeah, it's like,
and Defo, we're allergic to money.
we
you give us
were
a couple.
allergic to money. Yes.
I'm the experienced guy. I'll go to Vegas. I want to go for nice dinners. I want to go for some shows. You know, to see a couple magic tricks, and I'm out.
All right,
and
so
that's why you haven't been.
all right, enough the roulette. And then, you know, when it came to, you know, but You were saying there's a New York place you were going to talk about. Are they also going into the stratosphere with slices? Because I understand places, Lucali, sit down dinner restaurants
but like a
down in
slice
South
place?
Beach. They're up. If you get a topping, it's
These
$40.
Two guys.
Yep.
Just opened up. They used to work at 11 Madison.
Oh,
They're
those
called
guys.
Ceres Pizza, something
Okay.
like this. It's
Yeah.
spelled weird. You order a regular pie from them.
Yeah.
But this is in Manhattan.
$63.
Oh,
$63.
Oh, come on.
Get out of here.
But it's just a cheese pizza. It's not a special.
Does it come with a happy
meat.
ending?
What's the ceiling for a pizza pie? I mean,
Yeah,
can
what are you
will
doing?
we ever see the
You know
$100
what?
pie?
I just think it's getting crazy, guys. I just think that
People
for the
pay
longest
it, though.
time,
Or will they? That's
no,
the
they're
question.
paying for the
name.
marketing behind it.
Mhm.
What's happening in the pizza industry is these new and upcoming pizzerias are shifting their attention from the quality of the product to the marketability of their brand.
Okay.
They're creating a brand that's just all about the marketing.
Mhm.
They're pumping it. They're open for 2-3 years. They make their money and they're fly by night guys. They're gone.
Wow.
Total opposite to guys like Reno from Heritage.
Right.
He's creating a neighborhood communal.
And his prices are
name.
reasonable. He's
Prices
charging
are reasonable.
22, 23
Well, he's
for a
doing
specialty
elevated food,
pie.
Totally reasonable.
Right. I mean,
Peter's
they're not the
Pizzeria.
bigger one. They're kind of smaller, but
Yeah, but
certainly you
they're
have that and a
It's
salad with two
appropriate.
people.
It's
It's great.
appropriate for his setting and the service that you get. I mean, go to a restaurant in South Florida that's a sit down like that you get service
Michelin
like
bib
that
Oh, yeah.
gourmand, my friend. And,
for a reason.
yeah.
For a reason.
This stuff's outstanding. Now, what's the other
So
dish?
what do we got?
This right here is our chicken sorrentino.
Oh.
So
That means a little bit of slice of prosciutto.
chicken cuts, first off, paper thin. Breadcrumb made in-house from the bread that we make in-house.
Okay.
Sliced
Make 'em
eggplant,
crumbs.
also paper thin. And then we bread that eggplant too. So you get that extra texture, the crunch.
Wait, Sorrentino has eggplant. Is it also prosciutto? Or no?
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. Okay.
18-month age prosciutto di Parma I'm getting from Italy right now.
Wow. And then some mozzarella.
And then
on
a
top.
house-made mozzarella. We're making the mozzarella again.
This brings me back to my
And that's
youth,
an
Peter.
eggplant dish?
No,
Chicken.
Chicken and
So there's a
eggplant.
chicken cutlet at the base.
Right.
So it's layers. It's like a
looks
7-layer cake. I'm gonna cut you.
It's like
No,
a
people
7-layer
aware-
cake, he said.
And these are all offered like
Are
lunchtime.
people aware
This
you
is
have
just
these
your
kind
menu.
of dishes
Guys,
here? 'Cause
everything I'm providing
This is
today
why we're doing the show.
all as if you were a customer walking in here for the first time. You
Wow.
read our menu.
Any time
and
of the
you want
day.
anytime, any night.
How much does the chicken Sorrentino run?
$18.
$18.
Oh, really? For this
plate.
dish?
And you get
That's
a
it?
side of pasta or salad.
With
Wow.
the salad
Oh,
or
with the-
pasta?
Side of pasta or salad.
Okay.
You can
It
choose
does
your
come with a
salad,
pasta.
You can choose your pasta.
And you could eat this in. You could take it out.
Eat
You could
this
do
in,
what
you
you
can take
want.
it out. You can call me.
For 18.
You can call me with 30, 45-minute head start and say, hey,
And this is
Peter,
the portion, or it's like?
this is the portion.
Oh no, this is the portion.
This is the portion. This is everything
Oh,
here
wow.
is how it is
I
standard.
see that's solid.
You get 2 of these cutlets for $18.
Two cutlets, two
The sauce on
6-ounce
this
chocolate
is fantastic.
cutlets.
Yeah, they're vodka
Thank you
sauce.
so
is
Wow,
much.
ridiculous.
that's great.
The vodka sauce is really special
That is
how we
really,
make it
really
here.
good.
I
Yeah.
actually
Most places-
repurposed the meatball fat from when we
It's like a
baked our
fine
meatballs.
Italian restaurant under the name of Pete's Pizza.
Well, my background, to fill it in, my background, when I lived in Florence, Italy, I worked for a Michelin star chef for
Oh, nice.
a little over a year. I was his CDC.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Oh,
That means
chef de cuisine.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like the number 2.
right-hand man.
I
under
was
the
the
EC.
one getting bitched out.
They yell. They like to yell over in Europe.
Yell.
Yeah.
Yell. You know how many
Did they
pots
throw
and
things?
pans I had thrown at me?
Oh,
Over here,
they don't care.
give it to me faster. And then I'm like, chef, I
Got good
It's
reflex.
like Bear. It's
I'm
like the
trying.
bear where
Yeah,
he like
I lived
treats him
it.
like garbage.
I lived it. You're pathetic. You're worth nothing. Move faster. Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you doing this business? You're going to cry? You're going to cry now?
Well, you got,
Flashbacks.
it makes you tougher. I know a lot of the younger generation
They
now,
can't
and
handle
you're
it.
one of them. They
Man, that's
they
great.
get very sensitive. But no, all this stuff is fantastic, and of course, you've got all these different pizza slices. You got the pinwheels. Do you do calzones?
We
Straight
do
calzones?
calzones. We do calzones. We don't put them on our menu because, to be honest with you, that's something that we really love to make. And we like when a customer comes in and requests something special.
request. So it's like if you know, you know.
We
It's
have
like
a
the-
off-menu secret menu
Mhm.
that we are developing on the side that our regulars are starting to find out about.
But basically, if you're old school and you know the old pizzerias from the old country, I'm talking about Long Island and Brooklyn, not
Correct.
necessarily Naples, but if you ask, you're gonna probably get what
We
you
got
want.
it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm overwhelmed at the variety of stuff they have on a very high level in terms of Italian dishes here.
Next stop,
So I'm
Vegas.
thinking-
Peter's Vegas.
Yeah, well,
I'm coming here for the
but
pizza.
You go in and undercut them. You just got to find a decent
Honestly,
rent
wow,
somewhere.
What a nice
But
arrangement.
no, this is fantastic. And again, I don't know why you're surprised because this is Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved.
That's
and I
right.
don't just go on into
Like I
any
said, I was
gin
looking
joint.
forward to this stop, even if it was a slice of pizza that was involved.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
and what-
fantastic.
And maybe we'll get there. But no, you wanted to show off the diversity of your menu.
Mhm.
And it is not just pizza, even though that's what's in the title. You've got everything you could want for a
We're a
great
full
lunch
commercial
or dinner.
kitchen,
Yeah.
and all of this items that we're making here,
we
we can do
yeah.
in half a tray or a full tray for
catering.
I was going to say these would be
Even
parties.
if the
catering
family
dishes.
wants to order for dinner that night, a half a tray of penne vodka
Yeah.
instead of ordering a la
That's
carte.
perfect. Yeah.
It's a little too early for the
$45.
holidays, unless we're talking the Jewish holidays. How'd you love to come to a like Rosh Hashanah dinner
That'd
and
be
find
great,
a
right?
plate
Well, all
of
the
that?
Jewish
I'd much
holidays
prefer
should be
it to the
catered by
usual,
the
yeah.
Italians.
Yeah, we always say
honestly.
that.
I'd be down with that. I don't know how the
Smash 'em in his
prosciutto
house
would
goes
fly
with
with
that.
my. The prosciutto might not fly with my rabbi.
I was
but-
at Passover and I'm looking for the bread.
And then the scalco was classic.
No, it's incredible to me that you could price this out using 18-month prosciutto. I mean, most places, if you get like an eggplant and prosciutto dish, never mind getting a veal cutlet, or a chicken cutlet,
Mhm.
you're going to be paying $18. So to get
Yeah,
all
for sure.
that into
Why not
one
get that side
package,
too?
Yep.
I mean, props to you.
Well, it's fantastic.
And
too.
It's
that's
because
it.
of
I'm,
the
I'm
community,
never
you
going to
know?
go to Vegas again. I'll just gamble virtually on my phone and come
That's
here.
it.
Sure thing.
You're going to save yourself a lot of money. You'll have much more to put in your, your bets.
Yeah.
That's
All
for
right,
sure.
Pete, let's take our first of 3 breaks. And this is really fantastic. I'm blown away by.
Yep, we're
wow.
here, guys.
I thought we were going to get some more of the pizza slices, but this
Nah,
is
we had
great.
to show off the
This
kitchen
is gonna
today,
show
for sure.
it
for
is.
sure.
All right, before we take the first break, I got to put in a good word about Dine Out Lauderdale, which is now going on throughout Broward, Greater Fort Lauderdale until the end of September 30th. Over 140 restaurants are participating for great values, multi-course dinners, also some brunches. Go online now to dineoutlauderdale.com or visit lauderdale.com/dine out, and you could find some astounding values, all kinds of places, some of the highest end places that you could get in for a good deal. Like tonight, I'm going back to Ukiah, where we were last week with our friend Michael
that's great.
Lewis. I don't know if you've been there yet. It's kind of an Asian themed smokehouse.
Oh, nice.
And it's right on the New River. They opened up in May, and they're doing like a multiple course, $60 per person, where you get like all these little great bites. Ukiah is my dine out pick of the week. And again, that's down
Sounds
on
like
the
a
New
great
River.
value.
Oh,
That's really
yeah.
good.
And they do a great job down
Yeah.
there. They got all
Dine
kinds of
out,
great-
but Dine Out also embraces all levels of restaurant, right? So like a Peter's could do.
Oh, yeah. They
something with
could
Dine
sign
Out.
up. And the nice
Well, he just
part
got
is-
here. I get it.
Yeah,
but
yeah. No, but for
Yeah.
the
going forward,
for that's the nice part is it's all different price points.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
even
thought.
just
I want to
You
get
know,
in the Food and Wine Festival next year.
yeah, and we're
for
going to
Lauderdale.
talk
Your
to
people,
our
yeah.
friend Phil. We're going to get you involved with the Visit
Yep.
Lauderdale Food
You
and
would
Wine
kick
Festival
ass
coming up.
We'd have a
in-
lot of fun.
Yeah, and yeah, it's all good. But again, go check out the deals. Some of them exclude the weekends, but some of them are doing it every day. So go online to dineoutlauderdale.com and check out the great values that await you today. All right, we'll be back with more from Peter's Pizzeria and Pasta. You might have to add the
Great
pizza
pasta.
honestly,
After-
your pasta's as good as any that I've had.
Wow.
after these words. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years. Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Great seafood and more at Mignonette, Miami. It's in the Edgewater neighborhood at 210 Northeast 18th Street, close to the Arch Center and Heat Arena. Mignonette is open every day for dinner, and it serves the freshest fish and raw bar items with a daily selection of the finest oysters around. Chef owner Danny Serfer and his team are eager to please, and now they have a great deal for Miami Spice through September 30th. $60 gets you a build-it-yourself 3-course meal. Choose almost any appetizer and entree and any dessert. That's every day, including weekends. Mignonette is Michelin Guide recommended and Lunchbox approved. For reservations and information, go to mignonetmiami.com. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Looking for a real New York slice? Check out Peter's Pizzeria, your neighborhood pizza shop. With 2 locations, 1166 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach and 897 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton. Slices, whole pies, specialty pizzas, heroes, rice balls, salads, pastas, and Mama's homemade desserts. It's New York flavor, Florida made. Originally from Long Island, Peter brings passion and pride to his pizzas. No matter where you're from, you'll feel right at home. Open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner with delivery and takeout. Place your order today at mypeters.com. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox at mypeters.com. Peter's Pizzeria, pasta and more. And man,
I can't believe they deliver this stuff. I mean, think about this. You could be sitting at home, make a phone call.
Yep.
Or go online.
And
have this kind of stuff delivered.
Wow. We have the delivery option at mypeters.com.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's the only way that we're delivering right now.
Through
through us, affiliated with DoorDash. So it's still a DoorDash driver.
You get a little bit of control. You don't want
Correct.
every, and Harry, Dick, and Stan picking up the
It
prize.
actually goes through a process that we found out. They vet the driver before, with the way that we have it set up. They only bring in a 4.9 star or higher driver when they order through us for our delivery option.
You got to make sure it gets there timely because look,
timely,
pizza,
straight, not upside down.
This I imagine
pizza can be tough. No, pizza can be tough.
This I imagine holds up pretty well. On the way to wherever. But pizzas are very tricky, and
Pizza's
is that
tough.
something that makes you a little like?
To be honest with you guys, if it was really up to me and I had the full say, I didn't have to worry about what our customers said, I would not offer delivery whatsoever.
I was going to say, I feel like you'd be like our guy
delivery
wait at the pizza spot because you're like an
artisan here,
Yep.
eat it here, or you pick it up yourself and then you bring it home yourself.
Yeah.
The moment
it leaves,
it touches the box,
it's a different pizza.
It's a different pizza.
It's a different animal, and I'm kind of a food purist, and I love when I have a pizza. I want to order a full pie. I don't want to sit down. I want to eat it right there out of the oven.
So with our custom boxes that we made, it was a big design. It took us a year to design these boxes. We created a technology within the box that we've fluted the bottom of the box so that the moisture wicks through the box, and we rip the vents off to let that steam come out because that steam gets trapped in the box.
That's what makes it soft.
It makes it soggy.
In Italian, we call it mushad. It's all soft. It falls down.
Yeah.
In Yiddish, we call it schwach.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say first, but
there you go.
We learn languages.
The pizza gets all mushad. It gets all, it falls down. You go to pick it up. You're chasing after it.
And then Portnoy's complaining about the flop, and it's a floppy pie. Blah,
right.
Blah, blah.
Well,
How overall, though, is DoorDash? I know you were not a big fan, Mayo Man. Restaurateurs don't. I mean, do you guys embrace it, or I mean, how does it work for people?
We beat them up. We beat up DoorDash. They wanted to charge our customers 30% in addition to what our cost is.
Okay.
On top, plus their service fee, plus their jerk off fee, their other fee. By the time you're done, an $18 18-inch pizza that you would order from us normally gets to your house.
You're up to Vegas pricing.
You're up to Vegas prices.
May as well fly to Vegas.
You know.
Exactly.
So how do you counter that? What do you do?
So I beat them up.
Mm.
I told them we're not playing ball. I will have no purveyors in here if that's the case. And I forced them with the volume that we're doing to come down and be reasonable.
Oh, good.
So
I like it.
They only
Making them offer they couldn't refuse.
That's right.
That's it.
10% is what the upcharge is compared to what it
But
normally
the flip
is.
side is people who are sitting on their couches, whether they're just stoned to the bejesus or they actually have medical issues and can't drive, usually they are willing to pay for convenience. So there's a happy medium.
Right. 10%, 15%, I can understand. 30%, I think is ridiculous, because it's not the restaurants that are getting that money. It's going straight to them.
Right.
So
just for the technology.
Well,
if it were me and I come in here, it's not that far from my house and it's on the way somewhere half of the time. So
we're
stopping in and eating a little bit and picking up something to bring home. That's a fine idea.
Fortunately, we have 100 parking spots in the front, so there's never a worry about finding a spot.
Oh yeah.
And if you're in a rush and you can't run out of the car, we don't mind to do curbside.
Yep.
We'll run out to you.
Do you have beer wine yet, or
we're working on the license? If anybody knows anybody,
I
know
probably
people.
have to do
I
it.
don't.
I thought the beer and wine is easy.
I thought
you
the
meet
beer
me
and wine
under
was
the-
easy
under
too. 9 months later, and we still got
really?
no beer. I don't
Under
understand.
the pier tomorrow, if you meet me, I can get this.
I'll bring an
knows
envelope, all right? I'll bring an envelope.
He knows. All right. Peter's Pizzeria. Let's talk. Well, it's too early to talk about you being in love in your personal life, but that's all right. He's good. But I love it when a guy comes in and he's
beaming. Yes.
and it's somebody that you just met, and hopefully you'll get.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. We'll stay away from that. But when we talked about, I don't even know what we should talk about. So
I do
Vegas?
want to tell you guys about something else that we have going on here
Obviously, let's go.
at Peter's Pizzeria. I'm going to tease you with it. I don't have it available right now, but I'm going to tease you with it.
Okay.
There's two things. Number one, I don't know if you guys know, my mom's our pastry chef here at the
Yes,
pizzeria.
she's ridiculous.
We've had a lot of the different ones. That
So-
rainbow cake
That-
last time was
The one
great.
that you love that you couldn't stop smiling for was amazing.
It was the limoncello tiramisu.
Oof.
It was
Wow.
it was
Ridiculous.
stupid. It was
That's
stupid.
ridiculous.
Pistachio tiramisu is a standard here that we offer every single day.
Nice.
The rainbow cookie cake she makes every
Love
single
that.
day.
Nice. That was really
something.
nice.
I mean,
that I usually see in the bakeries, the little cookies, the rainbow cookies. But to have a
so what do you
rainbow
think
cake-
with the rainbow cookies? Are you a raspberry jam guy or an apricot jam guy?
An
When it comes
That's
to
a question. That's a
An
good
apricot.
debate. You like the apricot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little sweeter. I like a little sweeter.
No, when it comes to the rainbow cakes, definitely raspberry.
Rainbow
Definitely.
cake, the cake itself, I'm a big raspberry guy.
Yeah.
But when it's the cookie,
You
I actually don't like the apricot.
Man,
I go back
I
and
think it's a
forth.
toss-up.
It's a
I
little
double
sweeter.
dip. I double dip.
Sweeter.
You
I
call
do.
it apricot or apricot?
Apricot.
Apricot.
All
Yeah,
right.
apricot.
And then, it's kind of like the rugelach debate. Do you like the chocolate rugelach or the apricot or the raspberry?
I like the
Chocolate.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
see,
cinnamon
chocolate.
raisin.
I threw that one
Chocolate's
in
my
there.
favorite by a lot.
Oh, nice. The Jews and the Italians from New York.
Yes, we're very
simpatico,
similar.
yes.
Just
It's a lot in common.
we put our pastries and things.
14
in different
delis on
forms.
every block.
25
You know.
Italian
Well,
pizza.
speaking of debate, which are you, Defoe? Are you the Alfredo sauce or
I
the
tell you what,
tomato sauce?
I absolutely love this. All of them are great, including this
Arancini.
$4 original item.
Yep.
But this vodka sauce, Penalata vodka, unbelievable.
We
As good as any I've ever had. I can't stop eating it.
we use the rendered fat from our meatballs as the base.
Oh my God, look
for
at this guy, man. What
Wow,
are you
look
doing
at
to
this.
it?
Oh, we got a little bit
More
of
plates.
What are you, out
pizza
of your
finally
mind?
hitting here. I was going to have some more of this because, like you
Yeah, let
said,
me
that
help out
rendered
Mikey over here.
meatball fat. Makes
Rendered
it,
meatball fat, caramelized
yeah.
shallots,
Yeah, perfect. That's it.
18-month
That's all I
aged
need.
prosciutto. We saute all that,
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
and then we whip it with mascarpone, and then toss it into our marinara sauce.
It's
the
a perfect
marinade.
consistency, too. It's
Yep.
not like,
Nice and velvety, right?
yeah,
It has a nice flavor too.
Yeah,
thank
My
you.
wife and I
I'm
love
in for
vodka
more.
sauce, and a place we used to love shut down because they couldn't find workers. Actually, it wasn't that they didn't have
It's
people.
the hardest part down here.
They were struggling.
If
and we-
anybody knows anybody looking for a job, send them in.
Well, and I'll say, 'cause we
Shameless
live out west.
plug.
There was a place called Saul's, and they made a really nice vodka sauce. And we assumed, okay, and they were just a small place. So if they can do it, why can't any?
Right.
We've tried like 10 different places, and they're just, it's not the same.
Yeah.
So your vodka sauce is like just the fact that you have the flavor, you have the prosciutto, you have all of that.
It has depth.
It's not
It has
easy
depth.
to
It's not
find
easy.
that. You know, and I appreciate that you guys do that. I have to say the chicken dish is
Sorrentino.
out of this world.
Yeah, it's
Like it's ridiculous.
You can taste the difference that comes from using the house-made breadcrumbs because
Yes, the
crunch,
crispiness.
the crispiness.
Oof.
The crispiness. And I'll tell you my secret. I had just a splash of panko.
Okay, so you do have some
Okay,
panko.
so
Okay.
Just a little
See,
bit.
I
I
like
mean,
panko.
I'm telling you, like
A little
that
bit.
much.
Okay.
That
No,
much.
You know me, D-folk. I love my crunch. Get a little
Nikki just
crunch.
brought us over my personal favorite slice. That's the grandma over
Yeah,
there.
looks
So
great.
if you're from New York, you
Wow.
already know
Yeah,
the
but you do
grandma.
it thinner.
thin
A lot of
square.
places
Super
Thin square.
thin.
There we go.
Super
it can
thin.
be either way.
Look at this.
And I like the
so
thin
you got
one.
the grandma up front, and then this is
And
the,
you,
The vodka Sicilian pep, and that
Beautiful.
dough is focaccia bread inspired.
Wow,
it's
that's
funny
great.
because the grandma is like, super skinny, like
Yep.
grandma's on Ozempic or something.
there you go.
And then you've got the Sicilian, which is the nice puffy. but
Mike
it's still light.
before, Mike now.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
actually
And
And then,
classic.
this Detroit style is all the rage, and that's kind of in between. And I
Yeah.
like them all because I'm
Yeah.
a pizza agnostic, I say. I
Right.
pray to no one God when it comes to pizza. I
Right.
love them all. So,
Except for pineapple.
oh, thank God you said that.
Not allowed.
My daughter
I
likes
You
it.
don't allow a pineapple in here?
Never.
No.
Never.
Never.
Good. Even
It
if even if the kids say, I like it, the ham and the pineapple. the
Yeah,
Hawaiian."
okay. So get in your car, go back to Domino's, tell them your
Go back
order,
to
and
Or
we'll
go to
see it.
Publix and get yourself a Dole pineapple and chunk it up. And
Not
put
on
it
my
the
pizza.
You're
Oh,
not
okay.
gonna-
Not
Oh,
on
really?
my
Do you even
pizza.
do you even have it? In
I
here?
love that.
My
Not
wife
allowed.
loves it, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, that is-
Not
You want a
allowed.
little bit of
And
that?
his daughter loves it, and I'm like,
He's not gonna.
Disgusting.
He's
I'm
not gonna
curious.
desecrate the pizza by putting it. He is true
I
Italian.
love
The
it.
way
love
that
it.
I was raised in the pizzeria, I mean, pepperoni was a big deal back
Okay.
then.
oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, even pepperoni?
Yeah, wait,
When I
let me
used to
get-
work
let
the
me grab a
Umberto's
little.
Do
counter,
what you gotta do, man.
In
All
New
right,
Hyde
jeez,
Park.
We've had a lot of food.
I
they
know.
did not have pepperoni slices.
You're like tackling me.
Well,
I
I
don't
didn't
even
eat
care about
breakfast.
having
Well, I
it.
did
I'm
eat
not-
breakfast.
I'm-
I had a bowl of cereal this morning at 9. I was working on another freelance piece, and that burns my brain energy.
All right, I'll dive in with you
I love
guys.
it. Go for it.
Cheers. Cheers
Yeah.
to the grandma.
Okay, so
Cheers,
you
cheers,
okay? So
cheers,
just
cheers.
I'm actually intrigued by this because
Cheers.
pepperoni I thought was always a go-to.
Cheers.
So
Cheers.
you're
Cheers.
saying
Cheers.
was it
Cheers.
no, like because I know the cheese slice is like a big deal. Like if
Can you
it,
hear that, guys?
yeah,
Wow.
like if a place is really good and Mayo does it, you tell it by the cheese slice. Like you don't start from
100%.
So is that what you're saying? Is like it's supposed to be about the slice and not all the other fun stuff you put on top of it?
When you go to a pizzeria, a really proper pizzeria,
Yeah.
their display case that they put out, they've spent time and effort to create whatever it is that they're putting out. When people come in, and of course, listen, I'm no one to say you can or you can't put whatever you want on a pizza, except for pineapple. That's where I draw the line.
Everybody,
You know,
has a
people want to
red
put a bunch of things on the pie. Enjoy. You're paying for it. You deserve it, except for pineapple. But the best way to test a pizzeria, you start with a regular slice, and then I start with the meatballs. I get the order of meatballs, I get a regular slice, and those two right there are my telltale. All right, I'm in the right shop, or I got to get out.
Interesting.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Are you doing any kind of sandwiches? Do you
Yes,
do
we
that?
are.
God,
Yeah?
sandwiches are nuts.
So we do a house-made 12-inch seeded semolina bread
Okay.
that we make. The most popular one is called the Hey Pal. Hey Pal.
Hey, Pally.
Hey Pal, let me get a Hey Pal. So the Hey Pal's got 2 chicken cutlets inside, our vodka sauce, the stracciatella right here on top, basil, and an 18-month aged Grana Padano that we shave.
How much does that go for?
$16.
Okay.
16
great.
bucks.
That's
Good
like a-
size. Like it's a
Yup.
nice size.
That's like a meal for two.
It's 12 ounces of chicken.
Jesus.
The sauce, the stracciatella, I import from Italy.
Right.
It's not a domestic product. We choose to import it as opposed to getting it domestic because the regulations that they uphold over there, there's no GMOs, there's no preservatives, there's no additives, there's no
Real deal.
citric acids. The shelf life on it is 3 days.
Okay, so you
By
gotta
the
get
time
it
it
in
gets here,
and eat it.
you got to eat it right away. We get it delivered 2-3 times a week. That's
Oh,
how
wow.
fresh it is.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you've got your, I guess, basic barometers. Like when I go into a pizza shop, like first I'm just going to get a cheese slice. I'll then usually also try a Sicilian, sometimes with a topping like a pepperoni. And then, then I start going to margaritas and grandma's.
favorite slice.
What's that? Yeah.
Margarita. That's
Yeah.
my favorite slice.
Margarita also is
Well, it's like simple.
a good measuring stick. And the
3
quality.
ingredients, they make up the whole thing.
Let me ask the sauce on the arancini here. What kind of tomatoes are you using? It's I know we probably talked about this, but I forgot.
I use 2 types of tomatoes here.
Yeah, true. It's like everybody gets into the groove on the lunchbox. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Two types of tomatoes.
So I use 2 types of tomatoes. Going back to my history living in Italy, as the CDC, when I was in Florence, I was really exposed to a lot of opportunities to meet farmers, produce specialists in their industry. I established a relationship with a farm in San Marzano, Italy.
Okay, so you do like the San Marzano.
I use the San Marzanos for my marinara sauce because the San Marzanos are naturally more earthy than a California plum tomato. A California plum tomato is naturally sweeter.
Okay.
The soil is more rich. There's more sugar in the sun exposure. There's more sugar in those tomatoes. Different flavor profiles.
Yep.
So with the San Marzanos, I get them shipped to me directly from the farmer out there. There's no middleman involved with that whatsoever.
Oh, nice.
And that allows me to get them, again, no GMOs, no preservatives, no additives, no antibiotics sprayed on them, no citric acids added into the sauce. It's the pure tomato put right into the can with puree and sent directly to Peter's Pizzeria. So we use the Marzanos for our marinara sauce and for our Sicilian sauce. Okay. For the regular pizza sauce, I use the California plum.
Because it has the sweetness.
Which a little bit sweeter, and we don't add any sugar.
You don't have to add sugar.
We don't
now.
add any
So it's sweetened,
sugar
but it's not
in
overwhelming.
any of our sauces.
And I know a lot of people swear by those California ones. I forget the
Reno's
the
the
name.
one that loves the
Reno
California
loves
ones
the
over
California ones.
because
Reno
that's
loves
natural
California,
sweetness and doesn't want to add
natural
sugar.
And our friend Wade at Pizza Spot also, he
Right.
swears by those California plum tomatoes. And you know, they're both great products. And
Oh, but he uses
using-
both.
and I like the fact that you see that there's
Each one has
utility
its
in
own
both.
application.
lame.
You know, let's be fair to the tomatoes. With the California that I use, I actually use the Bianco di Napoli
Okay.
California plum, which is like there is no higher quality in those.
That's it. So you can taste the difference in all the
Naturally
different
sweet.
dishes.
So
Amazing
you can-
difference, yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see the California on the grandma that we just ate. Had those California plum, the margarita, the regular pie.
Mhm.
We mix in for the vodka sauce, the marinara sauce. It's a blend of the both. So you get a little bit more earthy tone. There's a little bit more depth in that sauce than if we were to use
Do you
it with
make
the
any
California.
pink sauces here? I know, like some places
The
use
vodka.
the vodka sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
And then the bolognese that we make here, I add a little touch of mascarpone to it to lighten it up,
Mhm.
and then we whip it.
You seem to
also.
love all your little high quality cheeses. Yeah. It's,
I
because
mean,
it gives things a little bit more body.
I just feel like what's happening in today's world in restaurants, and you're seeing it. We just talked about it earlier. You're going to a place to eat. You have a big name up front.
Right.
Where's the food?
Yeah.
Where's the food?
Well, here it's in my belly. I'm eating more than I have in a week because this is all.
Or
too
they
good
may
to
give
resist.
you an abundance of food, but where's the quality?
Yeah.
Where's the quality?
Well, you're not seeing this level of quality and these size portions a lot of places.
Right.
And then you're talking about under $20 on some of these dishes.
Right.
It's literally insane.
The
Yeah.
whole nostalgia of a pizzeria always was that it was affordable for
Yeah.
a family. You
And
can
people
come
would stream in throughout the day, and it could be, the blue collar crowd on the lunch break
Correct.
starting at 11:30, and then after school, a kid like me, the fat kid, would run in for a slice,
couple
before
bucks in
go-
your pocket.
yeah. And then in the evenings, you got the families coming in and picking up a pie to bring
Regular
home.
pie,
Yep.
18-inch, 8 slices,
Yep.
$18.
There you go.
It's crazy, though. I mean, as good as the pizza is, and the reputation obviously has been established here, and we see it all the time on Let's Eat South Florida. The rest of these things are incredible,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
you wouldn't think of it necessarily by seeing Peter's Pizzeria on the sign, but I'm glad you turned us on to this because
Oh,
this
thank
is a
you.
revelation.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bravo.
do people, well, I
Let's-
guess you have a menu, so we can look at the menu. But how many people walk in and are presuming that you're going to have full entrees?
They'd be stunned.
So in the beginning, when we first opened about 9 months ago now, we were 90% pizza.
Okay.
Right.
Now that our regulars are really starting to get comfortable
now
with
they-
us and they're talking to us, we're like, hey, try this. We're big on that.
I heard
here.
you talking to people coming in
Yeah.
about this. That's when I was like, oh man, I hope he brings it out.
If we see you come in a few times and you're hanging out with us, we love to surprise you and say, hey,
try
this just
this.
came out.
Oh.
Try this.
Nice.
Let us know what you think about it.
People love that.
And then they get turned on to something else, you know?
So what's the mix now? You said
So
at the beginning
now
was
it's
90%
shifting.
pizza.
Now it's like 75-25.
Okay,
We're
that's
still a
solid,
pizzeria
though.
at heart,
I mean, it's a pizzeria. That's
Yeah,
still solid.
but also we're in off season, and
yeah.
That's it.
But
We're
that's
still-
cool. You're
But they're
trying
gonna
different
get
stuff. People
turned
trying
on.
different stuff.
All right, we got to take our second break.
We do.
Then we're going to come back. We're going to change up the topic to another New York food item. Also begins with a P. Pickles.
whoa.
Pickles.
We're going to have a pickle discussion because I found a new pickle shop. It does nothing but pickles, which is weird, right? But we'll talk about that.
Pickling
and I don't-
pickles.
Yeah.
Peter Piper.
Peter
picked a
Piper, pickle,
pickled
pickle,
pepper.
Pronunciation's solid,
peppers.
'cause I wouldn't
This is a
even
guy
try
named
that.
Joe, though. He used to be at the festival flea market.
Joey
He got-
Pickles.
Well, he's Joey Pickles. Joey New York. Let's take the second break and we'll
All
come
right.
back with more from Peter's Pizza and
Thanks,
eat
guys.
some more,
Great job.
talk some more, we'll chow down after these words.
Wow.
When people ask me about the best restaurants in South Florida, Casa D'Angelo is always at the top of my list. First class dining, top flight service, elegant atmosphere, and chef founder Angelo Ilia is legendary. The flagship in Fort Lauderdale has been serving the finest Italian cuisine since 1997, with other locations in Boca Raton and Aventura. As Angelo himself says, they have an unwavering commitment to unparalleled quality with meticulous attention to details. It's so good, with house-made pastas, pristine seafood, unique meats like elk chops and bison, and seasonal specialties including fragrant fresh truffles from Italy. All locations open 7 days for dinner. Reservations recommended for a special occasion or any occasion. Casa D'Angelo. Tell them Mike Mayo sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new burrilla tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. Hey, we're back at Peter's Pizzeria.
You
We're
got Mayo's
talking
attention
with
I see that.
Paisanos.
with that story about the gambling
Peas.
score.
We're talking peas, poker, ponies, pizza, pasta,
Pickles.
pickles. First of all, let me give a shout out today, a longtime friend and Lunchbox fan, Tom Tanazzini. Happy birthday.
Tommy.
Fellow chef, happy birthday, Tommy.
I mean,
T.
too.
You know him from
Tommy
Tom's
T.
Louisiana Kitchen. He also has Italian roots, and he makes a great lasagna with crepes.
makes a
Have you ever had a
wonderful lasagna.
crepe lasagna there,
Really?
Peter?
Never
It's
have.
so light and fluffy.
Like
It's-
bechamel.
Sounds like I need to
it's-
try it.
It's
really
really
good.
good.
What's the name of it again?
So he used to have brick and mortar, but he does like every week he makes up a batch of
Make
food and he
food
delivers it.
deliveries.
He does different drops
Oh,
around.
wow.
But we're gonna have to get you some of his lasagna. And see
Yeah.
He's
your
like a
opinion
Cajun
on it.
food guru, but he's Italian, so he makes
He
a
grew
really
up here
interesting
in
lasagna.
Hollywood, Florida, from an Italian family, but then he got into the biz and he worked in New Orleans for a long time.
Okay.
And he also spent some time in Philadelphia, but well traveled. And
don't hear that
Tommy
often,
T, happy birthday! And he's going to be celebrating tonight with one of our newest sponsors, Chef Sopanut up at Eat Thai in Boca Raton. We're going to be there on Monday. I don't know if you like Thai food. Peter.
Love Thai food.
This is like real, authentic street Thai. But
I
he
love
also
Thai
spins. He Sopanut, but we call him Chef So. He reminds me of Reno because he comes from like a traditional background, but he keeps spinning things forward with some modern takes.
That's
on
what
classic
that's what I
dishes.
feel like the shift is happening right now. They want the old school flavor presented in a new school.
Bingo.
Yeah, you keep pushing
Package,
cuisine
yeah.
forward. That's
Old
the whole
school Sicilian,
Yeah.
but of focaccia hydrated with the stracciatella,
Yep.
all the stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean it is some incredible things going on here and all over. People who complain about, oh, you can't get good pizza like in New York or Long Island. That's bullshit. Okay, I'm cursing today
Bullshit.
because you just got to know where to go, and then when you
I think pizza has evolved, though. I was thinking
Yeah.
about this on my walk of life, knowing we were coming here, and everybody's always, oh, where can you get New York pizza?
Mhm.
But I mean, if you look at the extrapolations that have been done on pizza, I don't even know if New York pizza is the standard. And I've had plenty of lousy pizza in New York also. where you're
Everybody
going to
forgets
get a
about the
slice.
lousy pizza they have in New York. Everybody forgets that.
Yes.
Everybody.
I've gotten into a lot of places, got a slice and said, what
Well,
is
in
this
Manhattan,
garbage?
is bad.
Yeah.
Manhattan, it's a lot of
I've
tourists, so
had
they're just
plenty
throwing whatever at them. A lot of
junk
it,
out
like
there.
Well,
That's my favorite when they walk in. They're like, "I'm from Brooklyn, and
and
I know pizza." All right, I'm from Minnesota.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hello, you hear how I just said hello?
You're from Long Island. We know
But it's
that.
it's changed. I mean, I don't know that you can just kind of pigeonhole it into one type of
100%.
pie
Yep.
and say, well, this is the standard by which all should be judged.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
there's room for a lot of different
The
variations,
world
and
is
as long
evolving.
as
The
long
pizza
as you
game
can,
is evolving.
yeah, as long as you can taste the passion and the quality of the ingredients, and all that
100%.
stuff, and you
100%.
can't fake that. So
And that's
That's what-
consistent in all
No.
the cuisines, not just pizza. You go to wherever it is. The best Indian food that I've ever had in my life was in England.
well, London, yeah,
Oh, no, they
because
do a
so
big
many
job. They're
Gimcon.
big.
so many
Are you
Indian,
familiar?
obviously it used to be a colony and then a lot of migration.
Phenomenal.
But in London, I remember when I was drunk and getting out of the pubs back in 1986, and this is hard to believe, it was almost 40 years ago. How old were you then, Peter?
was
Negative
born.
13.
Yeah.
Let me think.
But I spent a semester there, and I love going to these little Indian restaurants, and they'd have all the different variations and not just curries, but and back
Yeah.
then it was like £2, and 99 pence for a beautiful main course.
Yeah.
Again, back when
Yeah.
moon pies
We're nickel,
were a
there you go.
nickel. There we go.
There you
Back
go.
when moon pies were a nickel.
So let me ask you, because you talked about how you're gonna expand to 7 days.
Correct.
You're always doing you talk the desserts, the entrees. Those are sort of things you're intermixing, and people are finding it. You were talking about doing like dinners, like specialty event type things? Is there anything else like that on the horizon for you guys?
So yes, there's one thing that I've been keeping really close to my chest, but I have to expose it now because if I don't spill it, then I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to
do it. Yeah, get it out there into the ether.
Now I got to do it.
So I'll tell you guys, you're hearing it live here for the first time. My goal and what I'm developing right now, what I'm trying to develop is I want to offer the first ever of its kind in South Florida. I almost want to go ahead and say America pizza omakase experience.
Oh, wow.
So I've been studying different types of doughs and hydrations and fermentation process for almost 15 years of my career in the pizza industry.
It's great.
And I really believe that pizza can be a canvas for any type of anything. What I want to do is I want to create all different types of fermentations, doughs, hydrated doughs, blend two different styles of doughs together that's never been done before. I'm trying to create right now a New York style and a focaccia bread baby.
You're like the Dr.
That's what I'm
Frankenstein
trying
pizza.
to do right now.
Frankenstein.
Does Robert F.
in the
Kennedy
dough
Jr.
room.
know about this? He might shut it
It's
down.
on the DL. It's on the
So
DL.
wait, would you use traditional toppings on these different pizzas, or would you kind of maybe bring some things from different cultures and different
Great question.
cuisines?
So the goal is to initially give you a taste and tour of Italy through my eyes and my team here with the pizza as the canvas and give you a 10 to 12 course tasting.
Wow. But it'd be little bite sizes so that you because who
Correct.
can eat 12 slices.
Correct.
But, and it's just all
You
based
might be
off
able to
of
in the past.
pizza
But
and
you know that
different
Omakase is his middle name?
Yeah.
It's Michael Omakase Mayo.
It means you put your
Omakase.
trust in the hands of the chef. That's
There you
literally what that translates to. And that
Yes.
sounds like a great idea.
Great idea.
Sounds
I
like
want
a
to
great thing for you
close.
guys,
I want to
especially the way
close the
you're set up.
restaurant. Right. I want to close it down for that experience.
Sell like 30 tickets.
I want to do it really exclusive, Mike. I
Wine
want to do it
pairings.
less than that. I
Oh,
want to
wow.
do
Bring
maybe
your own
10 to 12.
What about
Yeah.
media freebie artists like us?
We'll get you in. Don't worry. We'll get you
All right.
in.
Come
Don't
and
worry.
explore.
Don't worry.
We can
You
sit
always
by
have to
the
make room.
dough room.
But the goal
we
is
could sit
also
outside. You know.
to pair it. I want to pair it with beer and or wine for
Yeah.
the whole experience.
Nice.
And
That
just like
sounds
you're saying,
great.
That sounds
Could
like a
be a
really
tour of
cool
Italy.
idea.
different breads from all like
Maybe we should link you up with our friend Phil Morrow from the Visit Lauderdale
Why
Food
can't
Wine
that be something you
Festival
do for
and
Visit Lauderdale?
put that as part of the food
And that gives you till
festival.
middle to end of January to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we need to link them up with that commissioner that can approve the
Well,
liquor license.
Yeah, right. That's what we need
Phil
first.
is buddies with
Spot on.
Reno. Maybe we got to
Phil's
put
great.
all
I
of
know
them
Phil
together,
too.
and
He's
they
great.
they do events year round now. So if
That's
it's not
true.
ready for
That's true.
January, we
That's
could
true.
do it
Yeah.
as a standalone and have a little component go to the charity of the Joe DiMaggio Church. You know what?
I'm all
We're gonna
about
figure it out. But that sounds great.
So the
I mean,
pizza
it's a
bar,
Really good idea.
the pizza bar behind me actually was built with that intention of the omakase
Yep, yep,
experience. We're gonna serve everything right here over the counter,
Okay.
and we're gonna make
Yep.
it as personal as we possibly can to give people an experience like they've never experienced before.
Nice. All right. So real quick about the pickles. I don't know about you. I grew up, pickles were served at delis. Are you a pickle guy? Did you love to like? Or
I
you're
gotta
not a
be
big
honest,
guy?
I
Not
wasn't a pickle
not
guy.
a big pickle guy.
Never
Like Jerry
needed-
Seinfeld once said, "I've never had a good pickle," but I've had good pickles.
I like pickles.
But the other day I heard about there's this new store. It's a standalone store up in Coral Springs near you, right down the block from
Okay.
Eddie and Vinny's
Yeah, that's
on
what Don was
Sample
saying.
Road.
Yeah, Don was just saying.
And it's called the New York Pickle Company. And I was like, well, I wanted to go check it out because I was
We
intrigued.
gotta look
The
at
guy
it.
used to have a stall at the festival flea market. Festival is closed down. And but I went in there. Really nice guy named Joe. He's not even from New York. His wife is from New York. He's
Oh, that's
from
funny.
originally down here, but he's wearing his little Yankee shirt and all that stuff. And
man.
but there's all these barrels all around the shop, and he is really nice. And he'll talk to every customer, give some samples. There's your basic half sours and sours. You got your dills. You got your garlic pickles. Then he's got things like horseradish pickles, hot pickles. He's got just all these different
Do they
types.
taste different?
Is he
Was there-
pickling other things?
He's
or-
pickling other things. He's doing the green tomatoes. He's doing regular tomatoes. He's doing hot cherry peppers pickled. He's
Oh, I
doing
like that.
sweet peppers pickled. I picked up a pint of pickled peppers.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
I
See,
should have
that's not
brought him
that
to
bad.
Mr.
Peter's.
Peter.
But I just was like, really, I think, like the pints are $7 for certain things. He got quarts for like $10. And you go to Publix now.
That sounds
Oh,
fair.
pickles are insane.
Publix,
right now.
the
No,
Bot
pickles are insane.
Tempty that I used to get, which I used to like, you get a jar of them. They're up to like $9, and there's like 4 pickles in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Him, he stuffs these quarts with like 13 pickles.
Got to support mom and pop always.
And I just want to put in a good word for him. I was going to write it up on the group soon, but you're looking at me like I'm crazy. But
No,
I like
no,
a
I
good
used
pickle.
to when I was a kid. Actually, that was a big thing. You used to go to a place in Brooklyn, and you would pick
up a pickle.
they'd have the tongs, and you'd pick a pickle
Yeah.
out of the barrel, and it was 5 cents.
Yeah,
That
it was
great.
a nickel pickle.
Yeah, nickel for a pickle.
Also back then, moon
Our
pies
good
were a
friend,
nickel.
we do have to mention in the pickle category, though, our good friend Rock and Jake makes his own
Oh,
pickles.
right. I forgot.
And,
I know and I've had some.
And yeah, I mean, he'll sell them at the shows he does. This guy's a harmonica player, plays with a lot of blues bands
Nice.
around, and so it's always a thing. You're waiting, Rock and Jake, even though you got a refrigerator full of these things. He says, "Hey, you want to get some pickles tonight?" But I did have his spicy pickles. They were like, I guess hot.
Yeah.
And
Flavor
unbelievable,
heat or spicy?
unbelievably
spicy?
good, unbelievably good. So
Spicy.
this place might
Like-
become very
yeah.
popular.
Well, does he sell his online or anything? He just kind of does it at
I
the
don't
back
know.
of
I mean, there may be some legalities that he might
Oh,
be
okay.
overlooking, but
he sells them out of the trunk. You could buy his
Don't
CD
ask
or his
questions about the
pickle.
pickles. All
If
right.
he's in Hialeah on
but
the
if
corner.
you catch
Yeah.
one of his shows, like at the Tipperary
And
Club,
I know he mentioned I've met him a couple times.
he's a
and
good guy. He
fan
loves,
of
he
the
loves
show.
you. He
Yeah,
loves
he's
you.
he
fan
watches
of
the
the
show. He's a
show.
good guy.
So I would definitely would try to have some of his if he ever brings them around. But meanwhile, it was just a change of pace, and I hope this guy makes it because when you
hope
have
so.
such a specialty item,
Yeah,
like just
it's interesting.
basically,
Yeah.
but the variety there was
Could be
pretty
rough,
cool.
yeah.
Well, it sounds passion driven.
Yeah.
That's like half the battle right there.
Yeah,
So.
and hopefully he got a good rent. And
At
he
a
can make
nickel a
it.
pickle, he won't be around long. But
Right.
at $10 a
No,
jar, he might.
He
make it.
sells
He might.
4 for $3, which is reasonable.
That's
Yeah, it's
pretty
not bad.
reasonable,
Yeah,
4 for
because
$3, that sounds
now
like a great
you're getting
value.
like 4 for
Especially if you cut
$10
them.
in the jar at Publix.
What's
so.
$3 nowadays,
Nothing.
anyways?
It's
Not
not
true.
true.
The fact that you get one of your slices for $3 is
You
great.
can't even
forget
pull a
that.
slot machine for $3 these
Fuck.
days, right?
You couldn't pass gas for $3. Yeah, there's a tax on that. Caesars.
All right, we got to take the final break. Is that correct?
We do.
All right, and let us do it, and then we're going to get out of here. Peter's Pizzeria.
Peter,
He
great
is
job.
We're gonna
brilliant.
make
Guys,
front.
thank you
Great
so
job.
much.
So much good stuff here. Check it out. 1166 North Federal Highway in Pompano. Of course, the original one in Boca Raton, right there, Palmetto Park Road, and the drawbridge right before you get to the bridge.
Explore the
That's
entrees. That would
Yeah,
be my
yeah.
recommendation.
Try the pasta.
Yeah.
Pizza and more.
Wow.
All right. We'll be back after this.
Hey, Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right.
You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you.
All right, and speaking of Tropical Acres, we love them, and they are having their ongoing Twin Lobster Special, $39, 2 freshly steamed New England lobsters with a salad inside, $39. Go into Tropical Acres, tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, I guess we're out of here,
Yeah,
Peter.
Yeah, Peter, nice
Peter's
job,
dropping
man.
bombs. He's dropping great, beautiful food. He's good. Uh-oh. Is your mic on? Your mic's off? Hello?
Man,
Now his
man.
mic's
You're
on.
in.
All
You're
right,
in.
here we go.
All right, and today we got so much food. No offense to Mama, but I don't have room for dessert today.
There's room for dessert because it's coming.
Is it coming?
Yeah, one
Pistachio,
rainbow.
we got
just
it. We got
try
it.
it. One
Pretty good, yeah.
rainbow.
We got to stretch. We
One
got to
rainbow.
stretch. All right, then we'll talk a little more. We got well. What was it? Do you want to give a plug to the place you're going tonight or what?
Yes. The Italian Cafe just opened up here in Pompano on Dixie.
And you
I can't find their website. Do they have a website?
I think
Probably
they're doing
not.
So,
things
you
really
said
old
they're small, so
school.
like maybe
I
they're
think
that
they're
small.
doing
the
things really old.
Italian Cafe. It's
So
I can't find anything about it.
the gentleman came in
Makes me want to go more, to be brutally
I love
honest.
a couple times here.
It's really
From what he
underground.
tells
yeah.
me, it's a super
That's
small
my favorite
shop.
kind of place.
And it just opened recently, right?
From what I understand, I don't know all the details, but what I do know is that he comes from the same village where my family comes in Naples, Italy, and he is cooking old school peasant Neapolitan
Wow.
style cuisine.
Is he doing like tripe soup or what's peasant cuisine? You don't even know.
So you don't mean street food necessarily?
Neapolitan street food, old school food.
Wow.
From what I understand, this guy is
It's real
making
deal.
it Bella nice.
All right, I'm gonna
So we're
have
gonna
to-
find out tonight.
It's on my
Oh, very
radar.
good.
I'll talk to
Gotta
them.
check it out. Yeah. Well, you got any big things going on after the Vegas trip, or now you're going to be eating just
Tonight I will be at the Funky Biscuit, Boca Raton.
funky?
They said
places.
Funky. Yes.
And Lubie and I got to know this guy. He came on the show a couple
Yeah,
of
he's
times. Innocuously was asked to help promote this guy's original show, a guy named Josh Schwartz, nice Jewish boy.
Mm.
And he had a band called the Somethings, which had a couple of members of the Talking Heads and some other bands that were very well known and had some level of fame. And they got together and they put something together that was unbelievable. So I actually just went because out of obligation, I felt, how could I have the guy on my show and not go see his show?
Yep.
And I was blown away. So this is their return engagement at the Funky Biscuit. Going to be there tonight.
That's a good time there. It's a good. I've
looking
been there a
very
couple
much forward
times.
Place is
to
a
going.
lot
It's a
of
fun
fun.
time. Sometime there.
And you recently moved into a new home, Mazel Tov. I
I
hope
did.
everything
Thank you
gets
so much.
Oh, look at
very settled.
Let me tell you something.
because there's nothing more. The two most stressful things in life.
I'm
believe
doing
it or
it.
not.
Coalition here,
running a
my friend.
restaurant and all buying a house.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
okay.
good luck.
Motto.
That's right. I never ran a
Put it right there,
restaurant.
Nikki. They'll take it.
But I remember,
Thank you.
I think they said, the loss of a loved one, is the most stressful thing, and number 2 is moving into a new home.
Moving.
Oh, my God,
absolutely
moving's the worst thing ever.
sucks.
Worst
I had
thing ever.
boxes marked of my stuff, and I still can't.
You can't
find
find it, right?
Yeah.
Can't
And
find
you
it.
do it, because we moved a couple years ago, and no matter how we do in life, we'll be the richest people ever in the same house. I'm never moving again.
Look at
The only
that.
thing
Yeah.
worse is
I feel that.
I really was
I
specific
do.
about packing, and I put labels, and then we get in the
Can't find
house,
it,
and I'm like,
so-
where the hell is everything
You
that
gotta
I
try.
own?
Yeah.
You gotta try
I
a
know.
bite of this.
I know.
You gotta try the rainbow.
Just
I
get
can't
rid of
find
all
the
of your
remote to
stuff.
my TV.
Yeah.
I know, that's the worst.
Where the hell
That's
is the remote?
worst.
I
That's the
taped it
worst.
to the TV.
The
Well,
rainbow
good luck
cake.
with your home.
And again, this is
Thank
made
you.
by your mom.
Oh, it is.
And-
Which
It's
one
like
is
the
this?
cookie, but she turned it into
Rainbow
a cake.
cookie.
Enjoy
cake.
it now. It has the colors of the Italian flag, and if
Oh,
they
nice.
ban all these food dyes, what are you going to do?
They'll figure it out.
It'll look different,
That's
but
up to
it'll
Mom.
taste the
That's
same.
out of my department. You know what I'm saying? I
Nothing
wash
to
my
do.
hands of that one. Let her deal with it.
Oh man! All right.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
You're
I think
the
we're going to
man,
go
Peter.
out with a bite of dessert.
Let's do it.
That is
Always
amazing.
I
save
gotta
room
get
for
in there.
dessert. That's what I've been
This cake is
told.
ridiculous.
And
The chocolate is
Peter?
very unique. Yeah.
again, welcome aboard.
Nice
Official
job.
Lunchbox sponsor.
man,
You've
Peter.
always been Lunchbox approved.
Oh,
you
for
know
sure.
that.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Come on out.
Big fans. my
Enjoy. We're going to do it again next month. We'll probably do it right in time for Yom
What do you
Kippur.
think, guys?
friend.
I
Exactly.
think there's a weekly occasion here.
Should we offer the viewers a little discount if they
Yeah.
mention the show when they come in? What do you think?
We don't say no to that.
I would do that.
Absolutely.
That's on
10%. You
That's
come
on
in, you mention the boys, you get 10% off your order.
Mention
There you
Defo,
Fire it up.
mention
You heard it
Lubie,
here,
mention
guys.
The lunchbox, Mayo.
Mayo, there you go.
I'm happy to
10%
do
off.
it.
Make sure Nick and the counter guys, they'll look at him and say, huh?
What-
Let me make a phone
Like,
call.
we like those guys. Just order food.
Nah, that sounds like a good deal to me.
That was great.
I mean, the prices you're already practically
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
away.
We're here for the people. It's not a short-term
I hope
play.
you have a good lease because
25 years you stuck with us, Pompano.
Nice.
Right.
That's a
25
great-
years.
Good for
Good
you.
job.
Good
Yep.
for
No
you.
wonder why you got the pizza dough maker
Yeah.
working over
Maria.
there.
He's like, we're going to be here a while.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff today.
Guys,
You're the
thank
man.
you so
Keep it
much.
nice, my
Appreciate you.
friend.
Appreciate you, boys.
Have a great night. Enjoy your meal tonight. Enjoy your funky
Yeah.
biscuit.
Gonna be
Yeah,
great.
keep us
Enjoy
posted.
your
Work hard.
trivia, and
I
I'll
will.
enjoy
Be
my
nice.
Ukiah night.
Yes.
Last
Say
night
hello to
that my
Mr.
daughter's
Lubie.
in town before she goes off to Tallahassee for
Nice.
sophomore year at FSU.
Wow, it's crazy.
That is Lubie's alma mater. We'll
It
see
is.
if they can win some football
That'd be
games
nice.
this year.
Best year of college by far.
Yeah.
Second year.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You know the
it's-
ropes.
it's
You
sophomore
know
year
what's
was
going
actually
on.
really
Yep.
fun.
She's moving off campus.
Right.
She's
Yeah, you get off
in the
campus.
penthouse suite with the swimming pool and the health club.
You realize
Of
nothing
course.
matters.
Right. That's it. All right, guys. Enjoy every pizza slice. Enjoy every pasta.
Thank you,
and
guys.
Enjoy every
Work hard, be
sandwich.
nice.